Today on the show, we're going to talk a little bit about what a storm spotter does. Don't miss it. We'll be right back.
Live from Henderson, Kentucky. Or not live if you're watching the replay. Hey man, it's the internet. That's how it works. It's Good Morning Humans. Here is your host, Lanny Allen.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm glad that you made it today to see the show. We're going to do something a little different today. We're not going to talk about all the depressing mess that's out there. We're going to do less and less of that now that the news has taken off. So, great show today. This is an old friend that I have been wanting to have on the show for some time now, and I wanted to get it actually out in the field with him and go whenever he decided to, or when he was called to spot a storm here in town. I just never got around to doing that, and certainly I'm glad that he is here today. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce my friend, Wayne Morrow. Wayne, how's it going, brother?
Good morning, Lanny. How you doing this morning, brother?
I am well. So we talked a little bit about what you do, and actually I was a little confused. I don't know if I was confused or I was using the wrong terminology. When I first spoke to you about this, I called you a storm chaser, and that certainly is not what you are, a storm chaser. Is that right?
Exactly right. We are not storm chasers. We are storm spotters.
What's the difference?
Well, somebody that storm chases pretty much gets right up in the middle of the action. A storm spotter pretty much stays from a safe distance and spots the storm as it travels along.
So tell me a little bit now. We're going to talk a little bit here in a moment about what you do from the moment you get a call and then have to go out and that type of thing. But maybe tell me just a little bit about your group. This is, I understand, a group that you began a number of years ago. Tell me a little bit about the Green River Area Skywarn spotters.
All right, basically we're just a group of people that pretty much just came together and decided to start up a storm spotting group and get out and help the National Weather Service and the local news media and stuff like that to get weather information back through them. We got recognized by the National Weather Service in Paducah, so we are recognized by them. We have a group of about 25 guys and gals. We normally meet about the first Thursday of every month. We also have mostly everybody on our team are elite spotters. So, everybody has been, certified by the National Weather Service when it comes to storm spotting. And basically what we do, the National Weather Service cannot see anything below 5,000 feet in Western Kentucky. They can physically look and see it on radar, but they don't know if it's actually on the ground. And that's where we come into play. Basically, when they see this and we see it on our radar, we hear them talking about it, we'll send people to that area to verify what they're seeing and try to get the information to them. The sooner we can get the information to the National Weather Service, the sooner they can issue a warning and a watch out.
Okay, all right. So now, this is important work. I know when this happens now, you'll communicate with the different meteorologists here in town and things like that. Is that correct?
Yes, we work real close with Wayne Hart there at Tri-State homepage, but we work real close with him mainly.
Okay, fantastic. So this is important work, and of course, on top of everything else, this seems to be to worry about now. It's storm season, and maybe tell me a little bit. You sent me a clip yesterday, and this is an old clip. I'm going to Wayne, go ahead and play this clip, and maybe you can tell me a little bit about what we're seeing. This is a storm from 2016, I believe you told me.
Yeah, it's around 2016. I'm not for sure as far as the date, but that was actually a warned storm that came into the county. National Weather Service issued a tornado warning showing significant rotation. And that was actually shot from Airline Road and Adams Lane here in Henderson, top of the overpass. It did form a wall cloud. It did start rotating, but never got lucky, and it never touched the ground. But I mean, it was pretty impressive when it came through.
I think the thing that I noticed about this when you sent it to me, really the story here is that how quickly this thing turned. I mean, this was a 3-minute clip. I think I cut it down to 1.5 minutes or so. And, you know, when you first started the clip, and that's the part people didn't see, it was very bright outside. You could see the clouds and everything, but it wasn't ominous. And then very quickly, this video goes south. You can see how quickly these things turn on people.
Oh yeah, it turned very, very quick, and I had to get back in my vehicle and get out of there for the simple fact of how close it was getting to me. I had to get away before I got soaking wet.
Yeah, we're showing that right now, and here in just a second. Keep an eye on that stop sign. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That thing is moving. It's dancing.
Yeah, that stop sign, it got to moving pretty quick. It was flip-flopping back and forth. It looked like it almost turned backwards.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, okay, now the storm season is kind of here and we're watching out for that. What would you suggest that people do to prepare on top of everything else, our restrictions, our movement, everything, but maybe a little bit about what a person would prepare, maybe something about what do we take for granted? I know we're all used to storms and we think we're experts, but maybe you could tell me, you know, what do we take for granted when storm season starts? What should people really pay attention to as far as just being prepared?
You know, I honestly think what people, you know, a lot of these people don't take these warning and watches very seriously. You know, they see them come across their TVs and they say, okay, well, we're under a thunderstorm warning or tornado watch. They don't really take it serious. You know, when they see it, they're just like, well, okay, I'll keep an eye on it, but they don't understand the possibilities of how bad that can go bad. You know, the best thing always to do is if you see a watch or, you know, a warning go out, be prepared. Have your prepared kits ready. Have your shelter spot good to go, and, you know, be prepared, and, you know, talk to your kids and be like, you know, here's what's going on, here's what can be happening, and just kind of get a plan together for when everything does hit the fan and you're able to go to your spot and when able to get out. I mean, just watch, because I mean, Mother Nature, as we've seen here the last few weeks, this year, really, I mean, she's been all over the place, and Mother Nature, pretty much, she's going to do what she wants to do, and when she does it, she's going to do it, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
So maybe the message there is, when it comes to these storms, don't get cocky, and you know, take it seriously. You don't have to freak out over it, but certainly keep your eye on it. And
Exactly.
Of course, we're glad that we've got people like Wayne to do that. Wayne, maybe tell me a little bit about your group there. You've built it up pretty well. You got plenty of people? You're hoping more people will get involved? Tell me maybe about that.
We're wanting to get more people involved. The more eyes that we can get in the sky, the quicker we can get, you know, information back to the National Weather Service. Like I said, once this is over with and we're able to venture back out and come off lockdown, we do meet the first Thursday of every month up at Methodist Hospital up in the North Tower. And if anybody wants to, they can feel free to contact me, and I can give them the information as far as when our meetings and stuff are. Basically, just some basic training you got to go to. The basic training is not hard. There's pretty much 3 classes through the National Weather Service you have to take to become certified. And then we offer other courses that you can take that will kindly help you out as far as weather spotting. And we do a lot of things. We work real good in conjunction with the Smith Mills Volunteer Fire Department, Corden Fire Department, and the Union County Volunteer Fire Department. We work all closely with them. So once we start venturing out in the field, they come and help us out a lot. But first Thursday of every month is when we meet. We'd love to have you guys there. Anybody that would want to join, maybe we can get Lanny here in the future. to venture out in the field with us and maybe get some video shoot and stuff like that done in the field. I think it would be pretty cool because the group down in Christian County did that, and I would really like to see us start doing it. But yeah, it's a great thing that we've done. I'm really, really shocked as far as this group has become. We're really getting noticed now, and that's what I've worked really, really hard to do here in the future, because we really don't have anything here in this community that will, venture out to do that. And Mother Nature can be a beautiful thing, and it can be a bad thing, and you'll really see a lot of neat stuff. And I know a lot of my people that I have now, they're very high energetic, they're ready to go, and they just love getting out there and doing it. And we've had a really great time for it. We're really looking for more members to get with us and get out in the field and spot with us. They'll definitely love it.
That's fantastic. And of course, what you do is really important. And whenever we all get off of lockdown, at some point, I would like to get out there with you when a storm pops up and see you in action a little bit. But, Wayne, we're so glad that you're here. We really appreciate what you do. It's important work. And I also want to let people know that you're not only that, but you're a small business owner. You have a karaoke business, and your wife is a photographer, and hopefully before too long, those things will get back up and going again, right?
Yeah. I hope they do, because it's been rough. We've had a lot of shows here in the last few months that have canceled. That's been caused by this coronavirus going around. There's a lot of shows that we have lost and that's gotten canceled on us. But yeah, hopefully everything will start picking back up. We can get back out there and start doing our weddings and photo shoots and stuff like that for sure. Well,
I'm confident. Wayne, you're a good guy, and good guys win. So I appreciate all you do, and thanks so much for joining us today, okay?
Hey, thanks a lot, Landy. Appreciate you having us, buddy.
Fantastic. So that was Wayne Morrow, storm spotter here in town with the Green River Area Skywarn spotters. Important work, and we're glad that they're doing that job. So that's the show for today. So glad that you could join us. And until tomorrow, guys, just want to remind all of you, just be human.
Thank you for joining us today. Good Morning Humans is produced by Imagination on Tap. Be sure to like and share this video. When you do, you're helping our community grow and become a better place to live. Yeah, you have that power. Pretty cool, huh? Need to tell your story with video, live production, photo, or need a creative consultation? Tell us at imaginationontap.com. Until next time, be human.